Good morning and welcome to the mountains of southern Colorado. I hiked about 45 minutes to get to this particular creek. It's a small creek that apparently has a bunch of different kinds of fish in it, so we'll see what we end up catching. And I'm going to be fishing with this rod today. This is the Dragontail Kaida, which can be fished at roughly 9.5 and roughly 10.5 feet. I think I'll put an 11-foot line on it. I've never fished this creek before, but it's a beauty. Just a perfect little Tenkara stream. Here's looking downstream a little bit. Let's get to fishing. Oh, and I forgot to mention that I'm wearing new wading boots. This is the first time I've worn these boots. These are the Orvis ultralight boots. I posted a picture of my old boots, which I hated, on Instagram and said, what do you guys recommend? I need something that's lightweight, that I can hike in, and that is good and, relatively sticky on slick rocks. Because my last boots were dangerously not sticky. And the boot that was most recommended by you guys was this boot, the Orvis ultralight boot. I think it was about $150 or $200. I don't remember. And I'm trying to get to the water without my rod and line getting stuck. And so as far as the hiking part goes, yeah, it was great. Again, I hiked about 45 minutes to get here. These are relatively lightweight. They are a little bit more chunky than my previous boots. Like, they're kind of bulbous, but I don't really care. They look a little bit weird, but again, don't really care. These are the size 12. I normally wear a size 10.5 street shoe, but I needed something that was gonna work with wearing waders. Today I have my hip waders on, so you need to size up about a size. And since they don't have half sizes, I got the size 12. And I think it was a good decision. Okay, let me put my polarized glasses on. Let me take a look around here. Let's just do a bow and arrow cast over here. See if we can entice anything. Nope. Okay, let's turn our focus to upstream. I've fished with this rod a few times, I think, and I don't really have any recollection of fishing with it. I know I have, but I don't really remember anything about this rod other than I think I liked it. Apparently this creek has lots of fish in it. That's the note that I found about it online. And I like quantity. I like catching a lot of fish, so I'm looking forward to this. Nothing on the first couple casts, though. I just spooked a fish. I just saw a fish run for it. So there are fish in here. Oh. Thought that was a fish, but it was just a rock, I'm pretty sure. I'm not saying that these boots will magically give you the ability to stand on the mossiest, slipperiest boulders without any issues, but man, compared to what I had, it's just night and day. And I know a lot of people use screw-in cleats. Oh, fish on. Ooh, good size. It's a fighter. Come on. Got him. Wow, look at that. Look at that. This guy was worth the wait. Look at that beautiful fish. Looks like a rainbow. Man, that is a beauty. It's about 10 or 11 inches long. And it's fat. That's a thick fish. See ya, buddy. Beautiful rainbow. Nice. Okay, well, we had to work for it a little bit. I've been fishing for about 15 minutes, but I'm happy to catch those guys all day at 15-minute intervals, if that's what it takes. So that fish, I think, was just right in here, which is a decent enough looking spot, but far from the best looking one on the creek. Okie doke. Let's go for number 2. Fish on. Come on, come back. Let's try hand lining him in. He's not coming willingly. Yes! And it's another rainbow. Look at that beautiful fish, guys. A little bit smaller. Looks like a 9-incher. Nice. See ya, buddy. That fish was about 5 minutes after the first one. Good, good. Got a couple of nice looking pulls coming up. This is the 3rd pair of wading boots I've owned in the, I think, 6 years that I've been fishing. The first was the Soft Science Terrafin boot, and that was such a good boot, such a sticky boot. But Soft Science went out of business, and it wasn't the most rugged boot in the world. And then I bought the Redington Crosswater. That's the pair that I had prior to this one. Those were the super slippery boots, and I just hated them. I will never buy anything from Redington ever again. I was just so angry with those boots, but I had to keep wearing them until they wore out. But I am happy with these ones. Kind of like how you don't want a Tenkara rod to draw attention to itself when you're fishing with it, like you just kind of want it to disappear. I feel the same way about wading boots. I don't want to worry about the boots. I don't want to have to think about my wading boots. I want them to disappear and be one less thing that I have to think about, one less thing that I have to worry about. And these ones so far are doing that, so I'm happy. Okay, I have a good feeling about this left side. Up against the rock, there's some foam. That's where I'm casting. Come on. Come on. Ah. What if we fish just right of the foam? That looks really good too. There we go. Oh! Okay, I don't know if that was the rock, the submerged section of the rock, or if that was a fish. I sure got excited about it though. Man, nothing. And I don't know if I explicitly said as much, but I have not fished this creek before. Just in case that wasn't clear. Fish on. It's the smallest of the 3. Oh, darn it. Came off. I'm gonna switch flies. This one has been on here for a little while. It might be getting dull. This was the fly that was already on my line. But let's find something else. Okay, I just tied a venerable Idaho killer kebari on here. I'm sad that that fish got away. But yeah, I switched flies, not so much because of the pattern. I don't think the pattern or style really matters on a creek like this. But I switched because I thought the hook might be a little bit dull. And I didn't have any of those purple and yellow flies left. There we go. That was a violent strike. Got him. Oh, it's a brook trout. Nice. Multi-species fishing on the creek here. It's an 8 or 9 inch brook trout. See ya, buddy. Nice. Fish on. It's another smaller one. Looks like another brook trout. Yes. Yes, yes. See you, buddy. Wow, look at this beauty. This beautiful pool. This thing is just begging to be fished, and sorry the sun is kind of right in the camera. Hopefully you can still see what's going on. I'm fishing the calm left side first. No luck. Let's try a little bit more to the right. Nothing. Let's try this back right side. This looks like the best part of the pool. In the shade, just below the boulder. Oh, I spooked a couple fish. I might have blown my chances. Yeah, there were fish over on that left side, but I missed them. We've caught 2 rainbows and 2 brook trout. I'd like to catch, there we go, a brown trout. That would be fun, or a cutthroat. Let's see if we can get another species in the mix. This one's another rainbow. The rainbows in here are good. Oh no, it's a brook trout. Nice, biggest one yet. See ya, buddy. Biggest brook trout yet, that is. Ooh, a fish went for it. Looks like a brook trout. I mean, he went right up to the fly. I thought he had the fly. There we go. Right into the net. It's another brook trout. See ya, buddy. This is no good. The creek all of a sudden got very calm and shallow. We want some white water and some pools. This is the kind of water that you could, you know, spend an hour fishing. Oh, I see a tent or a tarp over there. Someone's camped over there. We're just gonna bypass this whole section. Okay, I think we've gone upstream enough. I'm trying to get back down to the creek, but it's steep and brushy here. I did, by the way, find a bunch of wild raspberries on the way in. That was nice. It's always a pleasant surprise. Okay. We're back at it. We're back in it. Fish on. Got him. Looks like another brook trout. See ya, buddy. Oh, fish on. Oh. It came off right as I was trying to scoop him up out of the net. That wasn't a very good hook set though on my part. In fact, there wasn't really a hook set at all. Where's my fly? I didn't realize I had a fish on. I was getting ready to move upstream. So that's my bad. Wow! Did you guys see that? The fish somersaulted, it flipped completely out of the water. As soon as the fly hit the water, that fish went for it. Don't know if we'll get another chance at that one. I didn't feel it on the line at all. I didn't feel it actually hit the there we go. That time I did. I don't know if it's the same fish, but it's the same size. It's a pretty big one. Yes. And we're back to rainbows, back to big rainbows. It's a 9 or 10 incher. See ya, buddy. Man, these are beautiful rainbows in this stream. Nice. This is cool. As we're getting closer to the canyon here, the stream is getting rockier. There are more boulders, more cliffs around. That's always fun. This creek is kind of feast or famine. It's like I catch a few fish in a row and then nothing. And then that cycle repeats. What a gorgeous pool this is, though. Oh, fish on! I just had, oh, darn it. Yeah, that was another one where it was kind of an accidental hook set. And I guess I just had to have the fly deep enough in the water. I was reaching for my phone to take a picture of this pretty little pool here, and the fly was just sinking down. That's too bad. Fish on. Whoa. How do I land this guy? Okay, he came down into this lower pool. Got him. Carefully laid the rod down. See ya, buddy. Okay, good. Okay, guys, I think we're gonna fish this pool right in front of me here, and then that big one, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Let's see if we can get one more fish. But again, this creek is a little bit inconsistent, or maybe it's my fishing that's inconsistent. So we'll see. Oh, fish on. Well, it came off. If there is one thing that's consistent, it's about me hooking into fish when I'm not really paying attention and then subsequently losing them. That has been consistent this morning. And then my GoPro decided to stop recording audio. So that's great, but I hooked into another fish here. This one was a brook trout. And I'm putting some creek sounds here from a different part of the video, so there's something other than me talking for these last couple of fish. I eventually got him in the net. See ya, buddy. So that one, yeah, was a brook trout. And this is the last fish of the day, last fish of the stream. Fish on. And yeah, this GoPro has had issues in the past with audio. It'll probably continue. I'm gonna get a new camera, but we need to wait a little bit for the next DJI action camera to come out. That's what I'm gonna buy, but it's still a couple weeks before that one will come out. And then this was a rainbow trout, maybe with a little bit of cutthroat in it. Well, that turned out to be a really fun fishing session. That went better than I thought it would. You know, I was a little bit worried at the start there. We really weren't getting into that many fish, but as we went farther upstream, that picked up a little bit, and I fished for an hour and 45 minutes and ended up catching either 11 or 12 fish. I might have double counted one, but somewhere in that range. I think it was 4 rainbow trout, and then the rest were brook trout. And it was fun fishing with this rod again. This is a fun little rod. They call it a pack rod. Dragontail calls it a pack rod. And yeah, you know, you could easily fit this inside of a backpack, and of course, super easily fit it on the side of a backpack, and it won't stick up. So if you're going bushwhacking or something, you won't get the tip cap plug snagged. Ask me how many times that's happened. I don't know, but it's a lot. I lose the tip cap plugs a lot. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh, and the boots were awesome. I'm happy with my purchase, and I'm excited to get some more stream miles under the soles here. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your favorite part was. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll see you in the next one.